Hi everybody, Trevor Troop here, and with all the hand balances in this hand balance challenge this month, I thought it'd be really great to give you some wrist care stuff, and these things are great for after hand balances, after a vinyasa flow class, or even just after work, daily life on a keyboard, at a computer, and such. So use these. First one, you take your forearm parallel to the floor and drop your hand down, and then take your opposite palm and press that, equal pressure, palm to wrist, wrist to palm. The shoulders soft here. This is step one. And if you feel enough stretch, stay here. If you feel like you need a little bit more, let that elbow start to draw down a little bit too. Feel a little more stretch. And if you still want a little bit more, you can take this top palm, turn the fingers down, and then curl the bottom hand's fingers underneath. And that'll give you a little bit more to the back of that wrist. Remember, keep the shoulders soft. Remember to breathe. We'll each stretch for a few breaths. Do this along with me here. When you're ready to release, you release the fingers and release the palm. Let's do that one on the other side. So, take our forearm parallel to the floor. Draw the wrist down, and the palm into the wrist into the palm. Soften the shoulders. Some of us, that's plenty. For some of us, start to draw the elbow down a little bit. And then maybe turn the top palm around and use your fingers to curl the bottom fingers under. Relax the shoulders once you get there. So I learned these stretches from a teacher of mine, Arturo Pio, and they are Aikido submission holds, some of them. And that means they can be pretty intense. And that also means be very gentle with yourself. Just enough to get a little stretch to feel good, not enough to get yourself into submission. Again, when you're ready to release, release the fingers and release the palm. Alright, number two. Starts in the same position. Forearm parallel to the floor, let the fingers drop down. And then I'm going to take my fingers toward you, toward the camera. So you take yours toward me. Take your opposite palm to the back of the hand, right? So palm to the back of the hand, the thumb comes over the pinky finger, and the other fingers come in between the pointer finger and the thumb. Relax the shoulders, and then very gently draw the hand. You're like twisting the wrist a little bit toward you. This is a rotational stretch. So it can be a little bit tricky. Let me see if I can show you from another angle. I'm just really gently drawing the fingers up toward my face. Keeping my elbows soft, keeping my shoulders soft. Now let's let that one go. Take it to the other side. So you take your forearm parallel to the floor, you draw the fingertips down, and then turn them away from you, toward the camera, toward the TV screen, whatever you're watching on. Other palm to the back of the hand, turn the fingers down, thumb over pinky, fingers wrapped between the thumb and the pointer finger. And then carefully draw the fingers up and back toward you, a little twisty stretch here. Remember to breathe, as always. You can always do these stretches at the office. Do one or two every hour. Keep those wrists nice and healthy. And then when you're ready to let that one go, I'm just going to show you one more here today. We're going to take our palm, face it up, stretch it out, and then grab those fingers. And rather than pulling with the hand that's holding the fingers, push forward with the hand that you're stretching. Keep the shoulder down and you get this nice stretch to the carpal tunnel there. Breathing here. Softening everything that doesn't need to be working or stretching. Awesome. Let that one go. Switch sides. We turn the palm up. We grab the fingers with the opposite hand, and we press forward with the arm, forward with the wrist. So the hand that's being stretched is doing the work. We're just holding with the other hand. Breathing down the wrist, up into the forearm. Hold these stretches for at least 3 or 4 breaths each round. And let that go. If it feels good. Give a couple little wrist circles. I highly encourage doing these after an intensive vinyasa class, after a lot of hand balances, or even just after or in the middle of a day at work. Thanks a lot for watching.